Being coached by Coach Ashley was probably one of the best experiences I've ever had. She's one of the most influential coaches that I've ever been coached by. She coaches with such grace and calmness that you're never scared.
Coach Ashley is really like a mom to me. I know that she would answer the phone anytime I called, and I'm so glad that I could have that relationship with her. I loved getting to sit in her office and just hang out and talk for a couple hours at a time on a daily basis and really get to know each other.
Coach Ashley is a genuine, caring, loving, can be hard sometimes coach, but in the midst of all of that, she's a coach that genuinely cares for you. You're more than just her player. You're family if you make it to that level, but she treats you like family, you know, and she just wants the best for you.
What I can say is with her being chosen for our coach, it was the best decision they made for our program. She built us as people. She built us as players, as individuals. She was an amazing coach to have. She pushed us when we didn't want to be pushed. Most of the time. She came to us as a personal level. I mean, she was amazing overall. I absolutely loved her.
But Coach Ashley is hands down the most loving, encouraging, supportive person that I have had coach me. I always saw her as someone I had a relationship with first, rather than just seeing her as a coach first that I got along with well. She just radiates love and energy and encouragement, and it's real.
Playing for Coach Ashley is like being a part of one big family, and she really stresses that as well, you and your team being one big family. And she also really focuses on not just your skills on court, but your skills off court and in school. And I've always admired that about her and respected that about her, because she really pushed me to be not only a better volleyball player, but a better person. And playing for her was the most fun I've ever had.
She always made you know that she loved you and that we were a family, and that's a big part of her culture, and what she creates is that before anything, before you're a team, you're a family, and before volleyball, you're a student, and I think that's super important.
Being a part of the team, which was more of like a family, traveling all together, and then Ashley was sort of like our mom, and she, you know, would keep us straight and just joke and laugh with us, and it was just a really great time. Ashley's a really great coach. I think she's the best one that I've ever had.
The energy that they give off and the encouragement and just the pure love and joy that you feel from being around them is so infectious. It's hard to not want to be a part of.
I think that through some of the lowest points in my life where I didn't necessarily love myself or like myself, or I thought that I wasn't enough, you guys would call me and make sure to tell me that I was enough and that it was all going to be okay.
You guys care about everyone on and off the court, and that really means a lot to me.
And they really create an environment where you can forget about all your problems and just come and go back to your roots and just play ball. That's something I love about them so much, is they brought us all back to why we love to play volleyball to begin with, and I can't thank them enough for that.
Because if it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be where I am today, and I wouldn't be who I am. Sorry, I'm getting a little emotional.
I couldn't thank you guys enough, and I'm so glad you guys showed up in my life, because I feel like you guys came into my life in a moment where I really, really needed you.
Coach Ashley was so much more than a coach. She was my best friend. She was the person I could go to when I needed to cry, when I was stressed, when I just got a bad grade on a test. I could go sit in her office and scream or cry or hug her and do whatever I needed to before I could get myself together and go back out and live my life again.
She's just the person who's really the one you want and need in your life, even if you don't think so. And what she taught me in life was to go get it. She always was like, go get it, kid.
She taught me how to speak up as a freshman and also become a leader. She had confidence in me, so that made me have confidence in myself.
playing for you is like having a second family, and really being able to bond with you and the players, and kind of giving me that last hoorah of volleyball before I went to nursing school.
She was very personable when she came in, and she's always wanting to get to know her players on a one-on-one level, no matter if it's having to do with volleyball or personal life or anything like that. She's so easy to talk to, and still to this day, I can call her or text her and I will get an easy response. Hey Chas, so she's all around just an amazing person.
I can see them being the people that I call when I get a big job or am getting married. I would love for them to be there and be a part of that, because they really came in and created such a family from such a group of misfit girls. They've helped me develop so much, not only in volleyball, but as a person, and I can't thank them enough for that. I truly love them as coaches and as people, and I'm so glad that they've created such a family atmosphere.
Team is a very important part of her coaching, but so is individuality. She wanted us to reflect on ourselves first, and then as a team, as a whole. She wanted us to feel like we were a family, and that's the environment that we played and we also lived in.
Volleyball was always a huge part of my life, but whenever I had the opportunity to play with Ashley, it just made me so much better because she pushed me to my limits.
Anybody who comes across her should be thankful, because the time that she spends with you, dedicates with you to help you better yourself in the sport that she loves, but not only that she loves, but you love.
Super, super thankful to have you in my life. So thank you for all you've done for me.
I'm very thankful that I got to play on Ashley's team, because it's a time that I'll never forget in my life. And all of the things that I learned back then, I still carry on into everything that I do today.
I love them so much.
Coach Ashley means so much to me. Now I consider her family.
Coach Ashley, Coach Harris, you are amazing.
Thank you. I appreciate you guys so much.
I love her.
I just love you guys so much.
And then Coach Harris, mwah, I love you and I miss you.
Look out, 'cause here I come.